Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be making another video about Crypto.com. A couple breaking stories that happened this week, a couple in particular that I want to talk about to follow up my videos from the past 2 days where we discussed how Binance and Crypto.com are similar, how they're different, and how Crypto.com could shape up to be a major competitor to Binance and gain a lot of market share in the exchange space, and also kind of in the chain side of things too. BNB chain versus Crypto.com, Cronos chain. There's a lot going on with that. So we're going to talk about some advances that they made lately, and pretty excited. So some cool stories we'll go over in today's video. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, we're coming at you guys with 3 videos every day, so make sure you're looking out for those alerts. If you want to do so, you can hit that notification bell at the bottom of the screen there. And while you're there, you can get $4,100 for clicking on our Femex link. If you guys want to open up a trade, you can get up to $4,100 towards maybe a short, maybe it's a long. You can do some leverage trading on Femex, so check that out as well. Let's hop into the content. Let's take a peek at the charts here for the day. So right now, crypto's coming down just a touch, so $1.098 trillion, so just over $1 trillion market cap for crypto, which is still pretty darn good. But Bitcoin's slightly below 24K, looking at a lower side of 23,000, and Ethereum's still at $1,700. But Cronos is actually still kind of hanging tight too, about 14.5 cents, so below 15 cents. But we're looking good. FTX is ranked number 24. Crypto.com is at 25. So they're kind of neck and neck here, just off by $300 million here, which is a lot of money, but very close to market cap. Comparative to Binance's $52 billion market cap. So, you know, these coins are basically less than 10%, like 7%, the same market cap of Binance. So there's a lot of ground they can make up on that. And some of the ways they'll do that is we'll check out my videos from yesterday and the day before on Crypto.com, where I talk about how CRO could hit $5, and where we talked a little bit more about the user growth. And part of that comes from deals like this story right here. So Crypto.com received just recently some South Korean regulatory licenses after buying some local firms. This is a CoinDesk article that I came across today. Actually, it was released yesterday, so I want to circle back on it today. But important things to note, where because of these acquisitions, and they acquired PN Link Co. and Virtual Asset Exchange, OKBit, which I'm more familiar with. But this allowed them to secure the Electronic Financial Transaction Act and Virtual Asset Service Provider registration licenses in Korea, which is very big news because Korea is a very, very dense, very large population. And these licenses are providing to trading and financial firms for them to conduct businesses legitimately within Korea and extend services to locals, which means Crypto.com adoption is going to hit South Korea. Now, Crypto.com, as we reviewed in our last video, has had some huge user growth, and this is going to give it another boost. Look at my last video for some specific numbers on how I went into, you know, where they're at with the user base and all that, and what their growth has been over time, and compared to Binance, which is really neat. But this is, you know, and this is the CEO of Crypto.com speaking, saying this is an exciting next step for Crypto.com in an important market, which is absolutely the truth. And he is saying they're committed to working with regulators to continue to bring our products and services to market, particularly in countries like South Korea, where consumers have shown strong interest and adoption of digital currencies. They are actively going out and they are trying to get more users. And how are they doing that? Well, they are acquiring companies in different countries to get around some regulatory framework and get involved in business transactions in those countries that are kind of in conjunction with the local laws for whatever, you know, that region of the world has. So this is really, really exciting. And you've seen FTX doing this too, but you haven't heard as much of it, at least publicly, from Crypto.com. And they say here in this article, the firm did not publicly disclose this deal size. So very very interesting there, and they're kind of just like a little more, low key under the thing. So these are the times for crypto companies to be acquiring other companies and firms, and Crypto.com and FTX are doing it. They're very strong in the space. So very exciting news there. Another cool story I want to bring to you by Cointelegraph. Now this happened 2 weeks ago, but this is just a reminder of how we get more users. This is very exciting. Crypto.com is going to roll out Google Pay integration as big tech is continuing to embrace crypto. So Google Pay is one, and there's going to be a lot of others coming. You can directly connect your Crypto.com account to your bank account now. Things are getting a lot easier. Almost all banks you can do it with. There's some you can't. At larger banks, you're pretty much able to do it with Crypto.com now. But Google Pay is going to allow them to work with a lot more, and there's going to be a lot more commerce that can occur with crypto through something like this. So this is going to help their user growth as well. And when you look at their website, and I highlighted this in a recent video, but I wanted to go back on this because it's important to note. They're focused on the iPhone. They're focused on the mobile devices, the Androids, and mobile application. And they're doing a great job with it. Last night, I was lying in bed and I was looking at Crypto.com, and they added a new feature. I had to update the app again. Lately, they've been adding features where you can look at quizzes about cryptocurrency. You can shop for products about cryptocurrency. You can earn diamonds on the app, and you can buy products with it. You can buy coins with it. It is really cool, and it kind of tries to keep you on the app, just like any good app these days. Like even on YouTube or on TikTok, right? They want to keep you on the app. They're doing a great job. They're keeping you on the app. They offer NFTs, and if that's not enough, well, you can always, obviously, you can use the card. You can do the earning feature on Crypto.com. But if that's not enough, you can even get the DeFi app. And this DeFi app is fantastic. I have a video on the DeFi app. I got to make some more videos on this DeFi app for you guys because it's so important. If you notice here, and you can see on this iPhone, you'll see that they're showing a 12.49% annual interest on CRO, which is fantastic. And you can't get that on the regular app. You gotta go to the Crypto.com DeFi app to get that. Now, full disclosure, right now you can't actually earn 12.49. I'm earning about like 11.5%. Oh, not upset about it. I love it. 11 point something percent is fantastic. And a 0.08% ETH, that's not so great, but I mean, I'm holding a lot of CRO. I like putting my CRO on here, and I'm earning 11, 12% over time. Got like $100 I can collect just like this photo right now, and I'm gonna do that. And who knows, maybe I'll buy another coin with it, or maybe I'll even put it into some of the DeFi apps they have. So here's a cool thing. If say I earn $100 on the earnings, well, what can I do with it? Well, I can go over into some of the dApps, and you should check out some of the dApps on here. These are some of the top dApps on the Crypto.com DeFi app. And VVS Finance I've used before, MM Finance I've used before, and Tectonic. Most familiar with VVS and Tectonic so far. VVS is kind of like a Uniswap, and there's a little bit more you can do. But Tectonic is really cool. It's a lending platform, kind of like a compound, where you can actually borrow and lend money. So what I could do is I could take my $100 that I've earned on interest from my Crypto.com that I have staked in the DeFi app, and I could put it into Tectonic, and I could lend my Crypto.com tokens out, and then I can borrow against the total that I get staked in there. So the more that I lend, the more I can borrow. But be conservative, guys. If you do want to borrow some money and you want to provide some money to lend to people and then borrow against it, just don't over borrow. Keep your total value, your TVL, keep your liquidation risk low, guys. Don't over leverage yourself. If you're going to try something like that, be conservative. But it is a very cool, a very neat tool. It's a different form of leverage. Leverage trading. If you don't, you can check out Femex. That's where you can basically go and trade. Say you got a Bitcoin, you can trade it at 5x leverage. You can trade it as 5 Bitcoin. That's pretty risky, especially during market volatility. I don't necessarily suggest that, but people do it and people have success with it all the time. Do that at your own risk. If you want to try it out, you can go ahead and, 1 Bitcoin or 0.01 Bitcoin doesn't matter. You can do that by clicking Femex, and there's $4,100 if you do it. But Tectonic's a little more conservative in my opinion, because you just kind of, you borrow your money to people, you earn a fee from borrowing money to people, which is cool, and then you can borrow against it, and you earn a fee for borrowing, and they're small fees, which is good. But then you can go basically invest in other tokens and get a little bit of extra money, and you're investing with borrowed money, which is cool. So look at all these things that we can do on crypto.com. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love this platform. Be on the lookout. I do believe that a $5 CRO is possible in the next bull run. Let's see if we can do it. Let me know what you guys think about my latest content here on crypto.com. You know, I'm a big fan of this. We used to have a referral link to crypto.com. We may or may not have it in the link below. So I don't make any money really on crypto.com for promoting it in any way. I just love the project. I know you guys love it. I hold a lot of these tokens, full disclosure. So I'm going to keep bringing you guys news updates on this and some of our other favorite projects. And as always, Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course. We love all cryptos. We love the crypto markets. And we know you do too. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Crypto Kip, and this is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.